striking is greatly improved tonight. You came in there, your game plan of you're going to outstrike him rather than time wrestling and go to the mat. Is there something you saw in Bobby Leopold that you were convinced that you could outstrike him, or was it just that you broke down so much you wanted to use it?
I guess it'd be like a mixture of both. You know, I knew from my last fight, I felt like I was controlling the fight on our feet the last time we fought, and I knew, you know, he's so slick on the ground, that's not where I want to be. And, you know, I guess throughout the year, I've been getting more and more comfortable there and working it more and working with Pat more on the feet, so I figured that's the best place to take the fight.
Mark, there was a lot of questions of whether or not you tapped, if you were going to tap. Tell us what happened at the very end there, how all that.
Did I look like I tapped?
No. Maybe.
No. Maybe?
It was arguable, but on the replay it looked like he let go, you got kicked in the eye.
Oh.
But we didn't see you argue it, so it was hard to say.
I didn't argue it because the last time I argued a fight was in a fight with Chris, and I got freaking yelled at. So they told me to keep it myself if I have a problem. Deal with the commissioner. So it's like a lose-lose situation. Last time I argued, I got bitched at. This time I didn't argue. Everybody thinks that I thought I tapped. Well, what happened is he did lock in the arm bar, but as soon as he locked it in, I turned my arm. I tried to push on his ass. As soon as I pushed on his ass, he said, you know, the referee, they broke my arm. Maybe he felt to him like he broke my arm because it bent. But then as soon as he let go, he turned around and he freaking kicked me in the face. I turned the door open, the referee stopped the fight. He was telling the referee he broke my arm. I don't think he broke my arm. I mean, it's fine here. You know, he couldn't submit me to save his life. I gave him the arm. I knew he was going for it, so I could pass his guard. That's all it was. But whatever. I mean, life goes on. I'm not gonna bitch about it because I'm just dumbfounded by it. That's all it is. They showed the preview over and over again, and they still ruled it as a tap out. So I guess I don't have even comment about that.
My strategy is probably going to be the same against every opponent I'm going to face. So as far as that went, it didn't bother me. Everything was going to be the same. It's just my emotions changed a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Short notice, that was a big opponent for me, and you know, I was crying to Pat for a couple of days, but you know, he slapped me in the face and told me to pick it up and be a man. And hopefully, I went in the ring tonight and showed that I am. So.
Those few things that you're slapping on me, were they, especially the last one pretty tight, or were you still just pretty safe?
You know, I'm not trying to sound cocky, but as far as guillotine defense, you know, Mike, would you tell him?
It's almost impossible to guillotine.
So you're saying you were no danger?
I welcome it because he was pulling pretty. He was like, and I'm like,
He apologized for spitting on you?
After the fight, but you know, the fact is he still did it. And if you watch the tape, he kicked me in the nuts the third time, then spit in my face. And the only real thing I'm disappointed in is I should have knocked him out for that. You know, I wanted to. You know, I wasn't trying to take anything personal, but I've never had anybody do that to me. I really couldn't believe he did it. And I think I went crazy for the last 20 seconds. So, you know, I wish he went to have done it. I tried to give him respect. And, you know, he was real respectful before the fight and after the fight, but he said he was upset because he knew he'd lost the fight, and that's why he did it.
So for Pat, training Ryan, focus on takedown defense,
Well, Ryan's wrestled his entire life in Iowa, and that's kind of what we do in Iowa and Illinois. Right after you start walking, you start working on takedown defense. So it's not something that you have to work a whole lot with these guys. But it was mostly just, he knew what Fabio was going to be doing. We knew if he put the pressure on him standing up, Fabio was going to be shooting a lot and getting tired, and it was just a matter of time. So we worked mostly on just using fakes and dropping bombs behind the fakes and turning them loose.
I've got another question for Mike C. That head kick, did it actually land, or did you duck it?
It skimmed off the top of my head. It was kind of knocked me off balance. It wasn't a direct hit, but it definitely skimmed off my head.
That dry bothering you?
My eye.
Yeah.
Why does it look like it is?
It's probably tough.
Who's got a twitch?
Yeah, just yeah. People know
So Mike, after a loss like this, is it motivating or more difficult to gear up for
Geez, I don't know. It's I'm definitely motivated not to lose, and I didn't expect that to happen tonight. But you know, I just gotta pick myself up, and go on. You know, it's one fight at a time. I'm gonna look forward and not backward. You know, I can't change what already happened, so I'm just gonna look forward.
First day, racing out of Dawson. Maybe focus on training, or you usually execute that.
Well, I was familiar with Delson, you know, watching him fight, his past few fights. I definitely focused a lot on my wrestling and striking off that, which I felt I did pretty well tonight. You know, and he's a world champ jiu-jitsu, you know, he's always dangerous on the ground, but he definitely capitalized on the mistake he made. But, you know, he's a good fighter. Good opportunity. I mean, I'm definitely going to learn from it. I'd like to fight him again. I felt I was pretty close to ending the fight, but I got caught.
Do you know there's 20 seconds on the clock?
I did. I did. They told me that after I tried to roll out of the upper bar. 15 seconds left, but you know, it is what it is.
Ben, it seems like you probably silenced a lot of critics by being Rico being tonight. Does that make it so that Boy Nelson is now the main target that you have to go out there and prove to a lot of people who didn't think you won that first one? And go out there and beat Boy Nelson convincingly for the second time, that then some of the critics will be silenced.
And then after Roy Nelson, it'll be somebody else and somebody else after that. And critics are going to keep talking no matter what. And I'll go, head kick Fedor, and people still say it was a lucky shot. So it's never going to stop. I'm just going to keep fighting, keep training hard, and just take it as it comes. Tonight's win was a big deal for me, though. I believe Rico's a world-class opponent. He came in shape. We went 3 hard rounds. Everybody knows I don't like to fight to a decision, but the guy was tough, and I feel like I won it distinct. I don't think there's going to be any critics saying I didn't win the fight. At least I hope not. And I hope I showed a lot of different skills tonight. And, I'm just going to keep doing my thing, and I hope I represented the IFL and Silverbacks and Pat Militish well tonight. It feels good, but at the same time, it's like I lost tonight. Seeing 3 of my comrades fall was really hard on me. And, it was close, but I'm just going to take it as it comes and get ready for the next one.
Why you fight? We'll see. I've got a lot of things going on. If I can get the time when I'm not babysitting fighters, get out and get my neck fixed out in Pittsburgh, I'll give it some thought. But yeah, I'd like to.
Pat, will you keep the same team next year?
Unless they leave me. I've got Rory coming back healthy.
Know it.
And I don't plan on getting rid of anybody. I believe in all these guys, and I told Ryan that he lost some tough fights. For another organization, somebody might have got cut for losing some fights. I showed some faith in him, and all the other coaches, Steve and Nate, both showed a lot of faith in him, and the rest of the team showed faith in him. And we knew what he was going to be capable of, and that goes to show you how cool this whole concept is, because we believed in him and we knew what he could do, and tonight he really showed it, and he's going to turn into, obviously, one of the top couple guys at 185 pounds in the world. I'd be willing to put him against pretty much anybody out there.